I think it should work now. Is it fine now?
Let me see.
Yeah, somebody check Twitch.
Yeah, we're fine. We're live. What time are you at, Brian?
1:22.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
What did you say they messed with the UI?
Look at the top. The top now has turrets,
Yeah, they
and
did.
a dragon, and turrets and arrows and dragons and bears.
And
Look
now
at that.
the overlay doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about when you press A, team fight? Well, never mind.
It's fine. Today was a new patch. We didn't know.
So what's the one that we're missing now? I can't see. Is that the new dragon spot? What is that actually?
What do you mean? Oh, dragons probably. Total dragons. Right? Doesn't say when I hover over.
Yo Betty White on Jace?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Or is it just objectives? Or like, no, the other one is Herald, isn't it? One is Towers.
I mean,
Dragon plus
it's probably dragons, or maybe Elder.
Dragon, Herald, and
Baron.
all dragons?
all dragons.
You
How
know,
many dragons they
we
got?
haven't seen very many Jace players in BTL history,
It's
no?
true.
True.
I wonder how many actual Jace games we had in BTL. Not many. I played
I'm gonna
Jace
say
game in season 1 of BTL.
less than 10 for sure. I haven't been in enough BTLs to make a guess as to less than 5 or not.
I'll play less than 5, man. I don't remember a single Jace game except for the one I played against Nathan in season 1 of BTL.
Okay, nice trade there from both sides. Limsh taking some damage from Ender.
I'm surprised some of the players that I feel like could play Jace and like would play Jace, like Steven and Lynch and stuff. Like Walker maybe.
Ooh, the hook max range. The W does not land though.
Yeah. A little bit off center. Gonna mean it's a pretty easy disengage.
It is the Glacial Thresh.
The reason why I haven't picked Jace yet is I feel like it's too coin flip.
Understandable.
You're confident in shitting on them. How is that a coin flip?
Okay, I'm not confident in shitting on them when they're sitting on your tower every fucking game.
Alright, fair. But what about the players that would fight you? You played against Lynch or Walker or Mayo even. Those players would fight you.
Look.
Darren wouldn't fight him. Darren would not fight him.
Even Lynch and everybody would still go AFK after a certain point, I feel like.
What about Coco the Dragon? Look at this.
One bad trait, AFK. Dude, if you watch that lane, 95% of it AFK. Partially because of me, because I didn't fight him because I'm playing Vlad. But AFK.
Right,
Speaking
man.
of Vlad.
I think that's a challenge. Next game, you gotta have Coco play Jace.
Wait, what? No.
Oh!
Oh, that is spicy Chase!
Oh my.
What
just
is
did
overcome
everything.
Chase?
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Alright. Never get
Alright.
this man Thresh ever again.
Yeah, that's not happening ever again.
Just after that, MVP of the game.
No. What
Holy
was that?
crap.
Look,
He just destroyed them.
if PIO wins and Chase doesn't get interviewed, I'm quitting.
Okay, well.
No more BTL.
What are you quitting? Oh, you're quitting
BTL, dude.
Okay.
God damn.
What the
First
fuck?
off, that's getting clipped. That is definitely getting clipped for the highlights of.
Yeah, could he have played that any better? I don't think he could have.
No, I don't think he could have. I think that was I mean, that was pretty picture perfect. He got Hecarim in the perfect spot too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
Darren
like he
going
hooked it
in,
He-
flashes aggressively,
Oh.
and just manages to live off of the Vlad ulti. I'm gonna say, Darren, that's, you know, even if you'd gotten the kill, we'd still be raving about Chase. Because, goddamn.
I'm never impressed when Vladimir solo kills someone. Let's be honest.
at 6 minutes?
No, I'm still not impressed. Fuck that champion.
I
and
don't know.
his
You're
ability to
pretty
one-shot
impressed
you.
when I solo killed Jace as Vladimir at level
Jace's
4.
Vladimir. Wait, well, you're
Yeah,
level
man.
4.
Yeah, you
Level
know,
6
yeah.
is easy.
Sometimes all you need is level
6
4,
is
you
a
know?
debate, man.
Yeah, this is why I don't play Jace. He gets bullied by Vladimir at level 4.
Fair.
Honestly though, Jace early game, I feel like kind of sucks. Like really bad. Maybe I'm just bad at Jace.
Elena, were you able to find somebody else? Oh.
Yeah, I can stream the
Alright.
game from just my POV if you want.
No.
Everyone can hear how toxic I am.
Alright, let me open OBS then. So I can do the edit.
And honestly, now that I think about it, I don't remember a single other Jace game except from that one from season 1. I don't remember anybody playing Jace other than that. I mean, there's been obscure champions that I remember people playing, you know? Like, what, like, I mean, the Sandra's on one of these teams. I've seen the Sandra multiple times in BTL. Right? Like, I mean, you've seen all the other champions in this game multiple times in BTL history.
Mm.
But I wonder, because there are some pretty, I mean, there's been Teemo games, there's been like, I don't know, tons of Garen games, whatever. There's even been a couple gameplay games.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Alright, we're
is this another one right here? Danley's
And
gonna go
another
down. The reload from Jinx can prevent him from killing the Brahma. Oh, or is it? He's gonna open up with the curtain call. Not gonna pick up Gurg.
oh, Aries going in on Yo Betty White, and that's gonna be a
Ooh,
cheese
he has
wheel
a
to
flash.
death.
Oh! Just barely. Yobity White escaping by the skin of his tinny teeth. Let's see where he goes. See where he goes now with. Well, I mean, look at the wave though. Where he's stacked up. It's not like he pulls up or anything. It's actually kind of stuck in a weird place right now.
Yeah. And even if he did full show it, Man Puppet is hovering in the area just to take it.
Yeah, but I mean, Jace without Flash is a very vulnerable Jace against a team that's not by Hecarim that can kind of tag him from wherever.
Yeah. PIO came to play today. Full.
I feel like Chase like already won them the game.
Oh yeah. But despite the early leads, like CS is still pretty even bot lane.
So what I think is one of the biggest X factors for PIO going into the the home stretch of the season, I think the synergy between Pentamaster and Popanda is something that isn't heralded as much as it probably should be. Because I think in a lot of their games, when they get early game leads or stabilizations in the mid game, it's because of those two players together when they play. Like in the bot lane there. Here, that's another one right there. Pentamaster setting up for the Hecarim push. I think these two just feel natural playing at each other's sides and setting up for each other to make plays to accelerate game pace.
Nick Mead able to just hold off 2v1. Dodges the Braum ulti. Vladimir
What
going
the-
in. Gets rooted though. I don't think that's gonna lead to a kill.
Nick Mead.
Playing with fire here. Yeah, forced to flash out. And
is
opens
he
up
turning
the
one back
curtain.
to the curtain call? Oh, he's taking
Cheats
damage.
rocket.
Oh, no, he goes down! They turn
Okay.
it around.
Okay,
That-
that was disgusting.
That was
Come on,
sick.
guys, that was
That was
nasty.
I was- Yeah.
Both bot lanes really showing off. It was so close in the opposite direction, but Gurg and Danley together as a squad realized, hey, standing around here while he barrages us with curtain call, probably not the best play. Maybe we
Go.
can just flip it on ahead.
Yeah, going ham right there and just destroying Nick before he can get another shot.
Oh,
Ares is
Doom
just
looking
yeah,
for a solo
and
bolo. This time the comment, surely no comment necessary. It's just a slap.
that's a straight up just matchup diff. Oh, the hook!
Oh no.
But Lynch is taking so much damage.
Don't worry, damage means nothing to Vladimir. Time to press Q.
Fair.
Hey, does GB lose a ban for the sub?
No,
No.
I think we thought it was like basically simultaneous with you guys scheduling it. So
No, because it's basically assumed the moment you schedule it, okay, we need to get a sub in. Finding that window is super tight, right?
if you schedule it this close at least.
Elena, can you send me graphics?
Oh yeah, my bad. I had that in my head and then I.
Lynch being chased here. Ender Wiggins gonna tag him. Lynch trading back.
Well,
Then do you have the channel key?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Titles.
For all the work that Pentamas has put into this game to pick him up a lot of kills, Nick Mead is still behind a solid chunk of CS. And I mean, if you're Dan Lee, you're not feeling that bad. You're ahead in CS, you got a kill. You can still definitely come into this game. And when you do come into this game, you're playing with a core that has a Trundle and a Braum on it. It's not the worst area to be in. Even if the dive against you is pretty terrifying with Malphite, Hecarim, Vladimir.
Sorry about that. I closed all my things and accidentally closed Discord.
Dirk
All right.
7 trying to build space in the bushes to get his Trundle into the lane. It's gonna be 3v3 in the bot side.
Manpuppet does get the ult
He
off.
just ignores it. He's Trundle with ult running. It's gonna be one. Oh, the W tag hits a creep. Vladimir's here though. If they don't scout this, Vladimir might well be able to turn the tides. Pentamaster looking for hook, but the jump away from Braum keeps him safe.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah, they definitely take those though.
Alright, yeah, I'm hopping up to the tournament. Peace you.
Sounds good.
Dan's probably getting it.
Yep, I am working on.
Wait, the double cast though? I watch your Discord, you watch my Discord, and we cast
That
both at
sounds
the
awful.
same time?
That sounds
Let's
awful.
go!
Please no. I have too many things going on. Alright, I'm gonna move away.
Oh, goodbye, Dan.
Goodbye.
Yo, very white, running away from the big rock man. The big scary rock man, he's coming for you! Yo, very white's gonna flash over the wall. He's fine. Ares of Doom wants to flash in for the Q. Nope. He's gonna hold on to it. He knows some patience. The bot side, PIO picking up their first drag or second drag of the game. Oh, the hook goes wide. It's gonna be an Air Soul. Cloud Soul, not the greatest thing in the earth. But this team can certainly use it with some of these characters. Speed on Hecarim is never a bad thing. Same on Vlad. Jin as well. Wait, am I soloed now, Alina? I have no friends to talk to. Where are you, Alina?
Yeah, I'm looking at some.
Oh my god.
Solo cast. Go, go, go,
Oh wait,
go,
Sam's
go.
here. Sam, were you gonna cast with me?
Dude, I don't know how to cast, man. I'm just here listening to you.
It's okay. I believe in you. I'm streaming to you now.
Oh, God. I'm just here for the...
It's not like I know how to cast. I just fuck around.
Oh, man.
Oh, Pentamaster
the gank? The
at
flash
it
hook?
again!
Oh my, how did
How
that
many
hit?
times can he do this in one game? How many times
did
can
that
he do this in one
hit?
game?
Wait, how'd that hit Dan? Wait, what?
Getting away with
He
it.
literally is just flash queuing every person on the map.
Wait, James,
repeatedly.
your mic sounds real weird.
Oh, it does?
Yo, you're like talking in a different room.
Am I better now?
Incrementally.
Red
You're,
team's turret
you're,
has
you're
been
very
destroyed.
kind with yours. They're not the same.
Have you seen these Pentamaster hook combos, lantern hook combos, James? Have you watched these?
I've been watching it.
This man's on a mission.
He's putting the entire team on his back.
A good Thresh is terrifying.
I mean, every kill has been because of him, except for that one top lane solo kill, yeah? On the Malphite?
Mm.
I mean, he's got the 5 out of 6 kill participation.
It is nice seeing a Malphite walk down a lane bully and just going, no you, and smacking him with a
Yeah,
rock.
I mean, it's a good matchup for Malphite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for Jace after 6 with Malphite and Hecarim. Like, you kind of get run down any time. Who do y'all favor if this game goes later and later? Because one team has Vladimir, right?
That guy is a
That's because
Vlad.
Jinx-
That's like a Vlad one-trick player too.
Please PIO.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Jinx survives Vlad, Mel, Heck.
Yep.
Like, Braum could stand in front of her, and they're all just gonna go past Braum and not give a fuck.
Oh.
Then
Moonshocks
nice
away.
tag with the Jin W.
Not too fuck though.
Oh. Jace is slowly doing damage though. I don't know if it'll be enough, but he's getting poked down. Oh, with the
be
no
cheeky
look,
there.
I know. Oh my god, that Jace keeps hitting the Jin.
There's a Doom going
Oh,
straight
that-
onto the Jinx. Comboed with the Vlad ult on top of him. The Pro Belt, but they couldn't actually kill Jinx. And now they're going to try to turn it around. Jace going to try to peel off here.
Oh, this is
kill the
close.
Vlad.
This is
Vlad
close.
no
This is
cool.
close.
This is
This is
going to
close.
be pretty
Oh,
big.
oh, no.
Oh, Jinx gets tagged, but it doesn't
Oh.
go down. Which means Ares of Doom is almost certainly dead here.
W. Yep. How did that? Oh.
Ender Wiggins with a
Wait,
stopwatch.
oh,
Gonna buy
Pokemon,
time.
oh.
Nick Mead gonna try to make a play. Gets one down. Jace
Oh, no, the
misses
Jace
with
missed.
Q. Oh,
Oh, the flashes! Oh, the
everybody's health bar
Oh, what's
is
all the
ticking
Braum?
away. Panda. Oh, they're gonna tag him, but
Oh,
oh,
no,
Panda
they-
goes down to Gertz, and Pentamaster goes down too.
Oh, it's a 4 for 2?
Yeah, 4 for
Yeah.
2, something like that.
And that was a fight PIO chose.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
how did Jinx live through, like, we were literally just talking about how Jinx can't live through everything, and she
Well,
lived through everything.
He said Jinx couldn't live through Malphite, Hecarim, Vladimir. But Hecarim wasn't actually there. It was Malphite, Vladimir. Vladimir tried really hard, proto-belted backline, got exhausted, wasn't able to actually one-shot the Jinx, who barely stayed alive, but stayed alive nonetheless. And meanwhile, his team was getting shredded. That fight could have gone very differently if Hecarim was in position to follow up on the Malphite ult with the Vladimir. If it was the 3 core of them, I think that's a PO sweep.
Ender Wiggins TP behind him too. They were committed to the fight, and I don't know if anybody called TP top side of the mid river brush. TP came
Yeah,
down
that's
and he
like- that's
clawed
pretty
onto the Jin.
Yep.
I mean, gold is just dead even now. 30.8 versus 30.8. Still anyone's game. One team fight that puts Jinx ahead and gets her on another item or two. That could be the swing. I mean, Vladimir does scale and everything, but if Jinx is ahead and too far ahead, she might be able to run down this team if they botch another engage like that. And now that they're missing a lot of flashes on the Malphite and the Vladimir, both missing both ghosts, this fight might be hard to contest. TP in here from the Malphite. Jace hasn't matched just yet. Jace is now matching near the mid lane. Malphite ult again onto the Jinx because they're able to Gale Force out. She's not down. Gets
Oh, this is so much
the kill
damage. The
back
Jinx is
gonna
still alive.
kill
No,
a
this
lot
is
of people,
oh
but
no, this
reset.
is so
Liz
bad.
goes down.
Oh
Hecarim
no. They gotta run,
ults
they gotta
out.
run. Oh.
Surely Pentamaster goes down with the ship as well.
Yeah. Oh
And
no.
that
Wait,
was
this
another
is that.
mistake. Did you see the Hecarim ult? It was at the very end of the fight to escape.
Nobody
But-
Yeah.
wanted in with the Malphite. The
Yeah.
Malphite
They don't seem very coordinated.
Yeah, I mean,
don't
that
know
was some
why.
deja vu, right? Like, Malphite goes in once again.
And Baron is up. Oh no.
I talked earlier about how Pentamaster and Panda have just been on the same page in the early game all season long. But, I mean, Pentamaster isn't critical to this team comp now. They got kills. He got kills across the map. He got kills in the bot lane. But now, when it comes down to just pure diving people, it's got to be the top side core of 3 champions that makes things happen. Maybe with like a Jin ult to help them out or something like that. But it looks like the synergy that Pentamaster and Panda have hasn't really extended to everybody else on the PO squad.
market, Penta's like the master in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now he needs all the children he's raised to carry him. But
I mean, he's still one good hook away from like carrying this game, so he still has his flashes back up. He might just do the I'll do it myself.
But that's what I'm saying is I don't know. I mean, we've seen 2 Malphite ults in a row hit the Jinx, and I'm not sure how much more committal CC you can have. I don't know if a Thresh Hook's gonna be.
I mean, if the Jinx steps too far forward, right? Like, obviously this is gonna be a misplay, but the Thresh can capitalize on misplays. Just add an extra layer of CC. Seems like the Hecarim is only ulting what's in front of him, not ulting what the target needs to be.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think the Jhin Braum is actually very good here because the idea will be you can have all this backline dive, hopefully get on top of the Jinx, and then the Braum just cuts off anything the Jhin can do, and so it's really only Vlad Heck, and so if one of those isn't there and the other gets exhausted, we get a repeat of what we've been seeing. So it needs to be a full commit by the entire all diver on PIO side to put down the Jinx.
It's true. You believe that? I think it was like it was like 5 minutes ago. It was a completely different gold story. Or a 3K gold lead about.
Flip-flopped, yep.
Based on 2
And
items.
DD stopped the dragon stacking.
Yeah.
Even with this much of a gold lead and the item lead on certain carries like the Jinx, you can never really count PO out at any point in this game, even if they're like almost like 10k behind, just because of the forcing mechanism they have. Like, if they can actually finally get Malphite Hecarim at the same time with the Vlad on the flank doing damage or something like that, I mean, they can one-shot anybody. It doesn't matter how many items Jinx has. I mean, that's something they've struggled to do this game in general in the mid-game. Just find flanks. They've kind of had, like, Malphite ult headlong and everybody just run headlong at whatever carry they're trying to get at. If they can get the vision down and get behind Jinx, and that'll probably help them set up at least an easier time getting the Hecarim to hit at the same time Malphite does. Or directly after, I guess.
Their flanks are really important. With Braum, Trundle, with Sandra, that's a lot of zone control and a lot of slows, so if you just try to run at them, even with Ghost and whatnot, it's still going to be really tough to get through all those people who will be peeling the Jinx. It's got to be the flanks on top of her. Looks like Vlad's going Lichbane next. Is that a normal Vlad item? I feel like at this point you'd be wanting your Zanyas, but I don't play Vladimir.
Lichbane? I don't think I've seen Lichbane builds on
Lichbane.
many characters in general, let alone a Vladimir.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have the Lichbane items. I
Yeah,
build it on
then-
Evelyn every game.
Yeah. I mean, Proto Lichbane sounds like an Evelyn build to me, right?
Maybe he's a Lichbane. Maybe he's an Evelyn player, secretly.
It's pretty weird.
Oh, Dragon is up though.
Oh,
Oh, we got the flash.
Ender Wiggins.
Oh, we got the hook.
Stopwatch,
Go-
but no ult's burned out yet from PO.
And they're trying to save it for the Jinx. Oh, there's a full flank.
Lynch getting backline, but he's a little disjointed from the rest of his team again. And now Pale Panda goes down. Lynch doesn't have his pool anymore because of this.
Oh,
Oh, and they're just so off sync. They're paying for it yet again.
oh, and then Nick.
Oh, the Nick Mead
He
tries
got
to flash
tagged.
away.
Oh, he
Gets
got the
tagged
flash.
again. Gurk is a sniper with those Qs.
Oh, I thought he was linked up the auto.
Wow, and that time
He's
it was
fighter.
it wasn't Malphite. It was Vladimir being on the flank, but a little too early, and he had to burn pool really early. His team just wasn't ready for it. They weren't able to layer anything down to keep people on top of the Vladimir or anything like that.
They're getting both
Yeah, it's
objectives
just,
for this at the same time.
Unfortunate lack of team synergy when they come to team fights.
I think it's right to look for the hook there onto the Lissandra, but just thinking about the way the champion functions, she had stopwatch, she had ult, and like her whole team was collapsing. It just was like I feel like it baited this fight start when nobody was really in position, and Lissandra could just buy so much time for her team to coordinate, and that ended up backfiring. Like you saw, she didn't even have to blow ulti at the start of it.
Yeah, he just burned stopwatch and walked away.
Mm-hmm. So what can PIO? It might be an obvious answer, but what can they be doing to actually turn this around now? They're a solid gold deficit down now. Is it still just annihilate the
Oh, you
Jinx?
got the steal on the real tough.
Yeah, I mean, it never.
They have to
feels
kill the
good.
Jinx.
Yeah, it never feels good to say just play better 5 head. But the thing is, their comp is really straightforward. They have to get a flank on somebody and then combo onto the back line.
Oh
And
no,
the fact that
that
they're
lag.
not able to do that right now means
Oh,
just play better 5 head.
no.
You just need to like get behind them, use your vision lines, and sync with each other to actually get the combos down. But now it's getting
The
more
flag
and
got
more
1v1
difficult.
by their Trundle.
Yeah, I mean that's a little awkward. And the comp, it's not
this
like
Hecarim
Jinx is the
build is
most
not-
appeal in the world ever, but Braum Trundle does make it, you know, dramatically harder. Oh, good Gale Force though. Pentamaster goes down almost instantly. Nobody was able to combo onto the flash play, and now it's gonna
That's
be
unfortunate. I think that was a little desperation
push.
play. I think they're feeling it. I mean, even if they catch the Jace out, that's still worth it. But Jinx is free firing. It's a little rough.
I mean, Jin has 3 items. He's not weak, but
This Hecarim build is, I don't know. I don't play jungle. I don't play Hecarim. I'm just used to seeing a different build. I don't know if it would have done anything here, but
I mean, I can't think of.
yeah. Maybe it would last longer because literally this Hecarim I think is so squishy.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I think.
he's ahead at the beginning, and so
Yeah.
going to it and trying to
He
snowball.
was.
And
Yeah, I can't really fault him for it. And plus, I mean, he has Conqueror, so he already was incentivized to go Sunder for the synergy. But I think if their plan was to one-shot somebody, this build probably has a slightly better chance of one-shotting somebody than the Chemtank build does.
Yeah, with how ahead they were in the
That's
early
fair.
game, I don't
Yeah.
think it's strange to want to deal damage, and even
Oh,
if
and
it's
that Jace is
DD
doing-
now to survive for longer.
Yeah.
It's good bruiser. It's how you would build bruiser hack.
Yeah, I mean, they have a full tank Malphite too, it's not that bad. But now, at this point in the game, he does get one shot. The death chance is going to help him a little bit, but they just really need
He's
to
down.
find a
You're gonna
lineup
take
here.
some.
Man, but now I'm not sure. Even if they get the perfect combo, it gets harder and harder now. Because you've got the Lissandra to stun somebody off. The sums are coming up, so Danley's about to get flash and heal up. I mean, Gerg still has exhaust ready and his ult ready. It's just going to be a decent amount of stuff to fight through for a team that doesn't have a ton of strength.
Hell, I mean, I think the Jace, the level 16 Trundle is the highest level in the game. Trundle is like this. The Jinx is big. You can blow up the Jinx and throw the whole kitchen sink at her, and then the rest of her team is just gonna beat the shit out of you because they're just stronger than you.
This Trundle is.
If you don't have cooldowns and it's a 4v5, they win.
Yeah, I think one part of this game that, I don't know, when you look compositionally, what is pretty interesting is that I think a lot of the kills went down onto this Jhin and into the bot lane, but I think Jhin is the least important member of this team. I mean, maybe Thresh at this point too, but like, he is going to have a tough time playing any fight. Trundle is just going to stand in front of him, pillar him, make him very miserable, and like, very sad boy in general. He's going to have a hard time chewing through the Trundle with his current build anyway. And then against Braum, like Braum just cucks Jhin in so many ways, makes it really hard for him to play some front to backs. Like all the strength needed to really go onto the Vladimir, so the one shots were more possible, or even the Hecarim. If the Hecarim got big enough, and then maybe it could have been a solo carry kind of game. But instead, a lot of the gold went into this bot lane. But I just don't think the bot lane is very critical to the rest of their comp and how they should play into the deep dive comp.
I wasn't gonna say Braum cucks Jin, but it's true. I mean, the idea is his front line goes the fuck in. Jin opens up with ulti to pick off stragglers and people who flash away. But if Braum is just standing there with shield in front of Jin, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, Ender Wiggins going in pretty deep. Stopwatch is done. Oh,
He's buying so much time. Oh no, they got peeled back.
oh,
Oh,
so tanky.
there's so much damage. Oh, the Braum.
Oh, Yo Betty White with the
triple
dunk.
stun.
Wow, Ender
That
Wiggins, Yo Betty
triple
White
snare.
combo in
That's
there.
nuts.
The W into the J's Q just melted them. And
So Sandra
this
is buying
it.
so much time.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
I mean,
Unless
this
you
is
can
it.
pull out a miracle, right?
The Nick Mead 1v5.
I think I see Dan Lee posted somewhere else in like for
Is that a fine?
anything elsewhere, but it's definitely.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the kill.
Couldn't get Nick Mead at the end.
He
But,
said to get me out of this lane.
wow. And after Pentamaster was the hero in the early game, starting off so many ganks, getting them so many advantages on the bot side, it comes down to execution in the end, and PIO just fell short. Deep
Wonder
Dive
if
had their
there's-
number. It was able to like keep their characters up. PIO was never really able to get their entire combo together. Deep Dive prevented the flanks from happening, and ended up sweeping like pretty much every single team fight. I don't think there was a team fight where PIO really had a fighting
Yeah.
chance. It was all the early game skirmishes.
Yeah, once they started grouping up, it was basically over.
I wonder if that's a symptom of Matthew being out for this game. Is he like the mind or the brain behind the mid to late game team fights and whatnot?
Whoa, dude, look at my spectator and how busted it is.
It-
You guys see
What
this?
the heck is going on?
What
Oh
the-
my goodness.
Huh?
Brian? Riot? Brian?
Okay, well,
Small
what's going
indie
on?
company?
Who do you guys think we should get to interview from this game?
Who has-
I
Who
think
hasn't-
somebody in the bottom lane, just after they
Oh,
got
maybe.
camped so hard early.
Oh, but what about Ender Wiggins buying time on Lissandra for days?
Lissandra's
Not
nuts.
bad. His Lissandra's pretty good.
Or Yo Betty White after getting
Oh, he's
solo
a sub.
bolo by
He's a
himself.
sub. Subs don't deserve interviews. Just kidding, Nick. And you know what? Nick did us a solid and left a CS:GO game to play for us. That's kind of fucked up, right?
Well, that's got to rip his teammates, I guess. But hey, man,
He's our
more
buddy,
power
he's our
to him.
buddy. All
Pick
right.
a number 1 or 2.
I don't know. Go into their chat and figure it out. I believe in you. Grab somebody back. Go Sam. Go James. One of you.
I got you. I got you. Go, 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 go. All right.
Can we see the damage charts?
I mean, we could try. But
Oh yeah, it's
no.
broken. I'd like to, but no.
This looks like, what is this symbol? It looks like the Super Smash Bros. Like symbol. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck?
They are sending Yo Betty White.
There's so. Let's get it.
He is currently in the restroom though, but he will be back shortly. Yeah,
What's going on in
I,
the other
I
game?
like. Ooh, there.
Ladies
it
and
is.
gentlemen, it was a fateful evening.
there he
Brian
is.
came in.
You came in and saved them. Not just because you actually allowed them to play the game, but you actually popped off pretty hard after what was a pretty rough laning phase for you. How did it feel to come back in the game as a super sub out of nowhere and just smack him around, Jersey Mike style?
Respect goes to whoever was top laning against me. I had no clue the Malphite could one-shot me like that. You know, I got sauced once by it, and I was like, all right, that's the last time that's happening. But whoever, hold on, I'm not gonna say whoever, because we can get this right. I think it was Dan Lee was the caller. So someone on our team was the caller. Oh my God, the voice was like an angel. I swear to God, we were down for a little bit. And then he started singing, and then we literally just won the game. It was wild.
All right, well, voice of an angel carries you to the very end. What like surprised you about this game? Because like, I mean, this was a tale of two stories, you know, two stories, two cities. Jesus Christ. Anyways, but it was a tale of two teams because or I guess early game and mid game, because their early game, their support Pentamaster kind of just tore up your bot lane, and it was something else. You know, it was a pretty big snowball from PIO, but they couldn't really push it through. Every team fight that you guys fought, you know, they just couldn't kill anybody, and then you guys started running them down afterwards. Was it you guys just scouting out their flanks better than they could
That's
actually set them
something
up, or what was going on there?
where I'd have to like rewatch to really pinpoint, because there was one team fight where Malphite hit both me and Jinx at the same exact time, and I thought we were going down. But I don't know if it's the enemy team wasn't all on the same page. You know what I mean? Where they couldn't like capitalize on the engage, or the team I just played on were such chads where they just caught us, you know, as we're getting caught, and we just go forward as it.
Little column up of column A, little column B. We'll mix in there.
Yeah. It was one of those ones where from my point of view, you know, the noob's point of view, it looked like we were together. We were a gang right there, like towards those team fights. Like the when I TP'd bot, one person just was like, "Fuck it, I'm going in," and then just went right in, and everyone was like, "All right, we're going," and then you know, it's instant TP and.
That's it. I think that, man, they really, really needed your help today, and you really gave them your all for the victory, Nick. What do you say to your friends that you left CS:GO?
I'm glad to be here. You know, they went ham on Nuke. They did a great job on Nuke, though.
Did you get the Marlin to play?
No, we got Prosper.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But I'm gonna go. I love you guys.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so much.
playing.
This game was sponsored brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Super subs.
See you, Nick. Well, GG's. On to our next one. EXO versus GB. We'll see you guys there. Goodbye. Kill broadcast now.